talking about the issue of the girls that are coming from Lebanon. We have seen a lot of young people are leaving this great and beautiful home of ours, this beautiful place called the Gambia, you know, going to look for greener pasture. Some of them are really frustrated in Gambia, even myself. Sometimes you get frustrated. People that you think could help, you know, change this country, sitting on television saying that I'm going to change Gambia. They're not all, but some of them are not doing what is expected. Youths are leaving the country. Now we talk about people returning back from Lebanon. What's your take on that?
I would say it's heartwarming to learn that the work of Loveti and the rest of the team are bearing fruit to bring these young people back to the Gambia. There is nothing gratifying than someone who actually yearns to go home to meet his parents, actually find a pathway, a successful pathway to that. And you who is also willing to support or to help, you are able to do that smoothly. You know, it's very fulfilling. And I am very, very happy for these young ladies. It's very, very difficult to say. But the mass movement of young people from this country, for me, is as a result of protracted absence of investment in our young people. You know, there has been a long time, you know, for a long period of time, there has not been adequate informed investment in our young people. And young people want to actually find reasons why they want to stay or how they want to live. It's about a matter of survival. If you cannot survive in Basse, you go to Combo. If you cannot survive in Combo, you move to Senegal, or you move to Angola or Sierra Leone, or you end up moving to America or even Europe or even to Lebanon, anywhere you can talk about. So for me, that's one part of it. And I have met victims of trafficking who return. I've heard their stories. I've worked with them. I'm always in pain, and how I wish I have access to resources to fix their lives, but it's difficult. It's difficult because, you know, as a council, we have limited access to unrestricted funds. Unrestricted funds will be funds that will say, okay, this is your subvention, this is what you should use it for purposely, and for this reason. This proposal, your subvention. So you are able to sit together, look at your work plan and say what you do. If it is a fund from donors, it's restricted. You tell donors, I want to do this and this and this, and they approve for you for that. That's what it will be used for, purposely. So it's restricted for that purpose. So I've worked with people like Fat Jain, you know, and I must tell you, if there is any consistent activists in this country regarding the issues of trafficking, it's Fat Jain. I definitely have respect for that young lady. You know, my heart's up for her. She had been very consistent. She will meet me, she will inbox me, she will come to my office, we will discuss, and she will actually mobilize. They have gone through a lot of trauma, a lot of things, and a lot of engagement, and the pain is real. The pain is definitely real, you know. And even when the issue of these girls came, she was consistently on all stakeholders. Sometimes you think, oh, there's something wrong with her. But her passion is driving her. And thank God we have Loveti coming on board and working with her and the rest of the team. I think that's what we call patriotism. That citizens are able to organize, citizens are able to mobilize, and citizens are able to take action, and that action bear fruit. And when that happens, everybody is satisfied. That's where change happens. You know, when you say this will happen, you don't just make sure you don't just say it will happen. You first organize, mobilize, take action, and see that the action bear fruits. And that's what we have seen. I'm just hoping that by the time they reach this country safely, that the whole community that they'll be going back to, that all of us will not judge them, that all of us will understand that these people must be viewed just like the way we view our armed and security men who go on peacekeeping. The trust, confidence, the way we celebrate them. You know, this young person, one of these young person who goes to this place, I can tell you for free, her sole intention is to make her family better. Better, definitely. Yes. Her sole intention, regardless of what she does there, regardless of type of work she does there, her sole intention is to make her family better. So if that intention, then that intention is noble. That's an intention that why you go to work in the Gambia here for your family upkeep. That's the intention we all have. So it's we either all cannot work in government, we either all cannot fit within the same sector. So others actually decided to move to the next level to make sure that they are able to feed their families, they are able to take care of themselves and their life. So judging them wrongly could have, or in fact labeling them, you know, could lead to discrimination and could actually further cause trauma or even some stress on them. And to be honest, I will congratulate the team that are working so hard to ensure that these young girls are here. But again, to call on all stakeholders to see how they could support their possible reintegration, you know, and support to ensure that they are not being discriminated or even stigmatized for actually going. We have seen with returnees who have been brought to this country, some were stigmatized, some were discriminated. In fact, we thought every crime that happened in this country is caused by returnees, when actually that's not the case. Before these returnees come, there were crime in this country. When they return, there is still crime, of course. So for me, we must not generalize that situation, because generalization leads to labeling, and labeling can lead to discrimination, and that can further damage cause more damage to them than what we definitely envisage.
Lamin, let me just allow you to say bye-bye to the Hidden Gambia show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. I've been here, but it has been quite rewarding. I want to thank all of you for your time and interest in what I do and what happened in my life and the office. And I hope that this will be the beginning of greater engagement to give voice to young people, but of course also to share our stories. We appreciate all the great work you are doing, and we hope that God the Almighty preserve all of you for us to continue this great work, and that may God the Almighty forgive the listeners and the speakers. Thank you.